This is one of the bases that you would never want to attack. Even minor mistakes from the attacker lead to the worst fails. Wars, Legends, or CWL. You can use this toxic base for any format and get the best defenses. I asked if you guys need this toxic Town Hall 17 double Invis base. I didn't get much reply except from a few of you, but I'm still sharing the base with you guys because you can get insane defenses if the attacker makes a minor mistake. It has a toxic anti-2-star setup with dead zones around the Town Hall. If the attacker doesn't use a blimp, there are high chances this base can get you a 1-star, as troops are more likely to skip the Town Hall. I tested this base well, and let me be honest. Most hits were 2 stars, but a very low percent, as if this base was used in a hard mode war. Then just imagine how good it will perform in hard mode wars. Alright, let me start with the base analysis. Well, you know how common RC charge armies are in this meta. 9 out of 10 attacks will have RC walk, and if you can stop RC walk from getting high value, I'll definitely say it's already a defense. And this base is best at stopping RC charge from getting much value. Let me tell you how, but first I'll show you the scout view of this base. Pause the video and think of the best spot to deploy RC. Done? I bet most of you chose the top side. I'll tell you the reason why this base forces players to use RC on the top side. Since we have the spell towers set to Invis mode, no one would RC walk into the defenses covering the Invis tower, so you have 2 options left, sending here from the top or the bottom. Well, the bottom side doesn't seem to have much value as well, because she will just clear the defenses on the trash buildings, and also a proper funnel won't be set. Plus, we have the Gigabomb trap over there. So, the best option for the attacker would be to enter from the top side. Now that the RC entry point is clear, I'll show you the trap view. Can you spot the trap setup against RC? Pause and give it a try. If you said giant bombs, you do have some base building knowledge. If you didn't guess it right, that's because you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, or you aren't following my videos. Trust me, you'll gain base building knowledge simply while copying the best bases. Alright, now back to the base analysis. So, we got the giant bombs right in the RC, paving to drain her health. Also, just when you thought that's it, there's the death damage from 2 bomb towers too. That's definitely too much damage, which can force RC ability or even kill her. That's all the setup we have just to counter the RC charge. These trap setups are definitely worth it, since this meta is all about RC charge armies. And next, let me tell you how helpful these dead zones are. The main areas, the Town Hall, the 2 compartments at 3 and 9, which hold most of the key defenses, are surrounded by dead zones. This means it's super tough for units, especially RC, Root Riders, and Dragons to path to these compartments. Well, it's quite easy to path to Town Hall, but when troops path to the 3 or 9 compartment, that's when the attacker will regret hitting the space. Why? The Invis towers will hide those defenses while the troops will still be taking heavy damage. We have 2 such sections, so it's like twice the difficulty for the attacker. Alright, let's dive into the defenses to see what I exactly meant until now. First up, we've got an RC Walk Dragons attack. The Royal Champion enters from the top side, but watch closely. Just look at how many giant bombs she triggers. That's 3 already, and she's also taking extra damage from the small bombs. Her HP is gone, and the best part? She barely gets any value at all. Now, without wasting any time, the attacker sends in the dragons. The blimp goes straight for the Town Hall, but this is where the Invis tower completely ruins the attack. Most of the dragons end up skipping the 9 o'clock compartment. Half the army is wiped out in seconds, and the toxic compartment remains untouched, because there's simply nothing left to clear it. For the second replay, we've got a classic Root Rider spam. Since an RC walk is tough to pull off, some attackers might go for a more direct approach like this. So here, the heroes set the funnel on both sides. And once it's ready, the Root Riders charge in from the bottom. Meanwhile, the Royal Champion attempts to clear the 3 o'clock compartment, but even with freeze spells, she can't take it down completely. The Root Riders push through the town hall and also clear it easily, but here's where things go south. The back-end defenses are brutal. Merged defenses wipe out all the Root Riders. Then, when the Queen tries to target the 9 o'clock defenses, the Invis Tower activates just in time, saving them and securing yet another defense. Now, let's talk about Electro Dragons. This is another attack that looks solid at the start. The attacker sets up the funnel, sends in the E-Drags, and the blimp goes for the Town Hall under the Warden ability. But the sweeper? It completely shuts down the blimp from reaching the Town Hall. The E-Drags still reach the Town Hall and take it down, but once that's done, the attack collapses. The dragons get hit from all directions while the defenses stay hidden under the Invis effect. The result? A super low % fail. Now, here's another RC walk attempt, but this time paired with Root Riders. The attacker smartly sends the RC directly into the 9 o'clock compartment, triggering the Invis Tower early. She manages to take down a few buildings, but because of the way the defenses are positioned, she still skips the 9 compartment. Meanwhile, the Queen and Siege Barracks handle the funnel at the bottom, and the Root Riders push in. The Royal Champion joins them, but even then, the troops fail to path correctly toward the Town Hall. The Overgrowth spell forces them inside, but by then, the 3 and 9 o'clock compartments are still untouched. And just when the attacker tries to push in, the Invis Tower comes in again to save the day. There's barely anything left to finish off the base. Now let's take a look at one final replay, Fireball Super Witch. The attacker tries to take down the Invis Tower area early using a fireball, but the Teslas completely mess up the plan. That's already 3 spells and a fireball wasted, and at this point, you know this is a defense. But let's watch how it plays out. The troops start circling the base instead of diving into the core, and just when they're about to reach the defenses in the 3 o'clock compartment, you already know what happens. The attack collapses, the defenses hold strong, and the base racks up another low % defense. This Town Hall 17 base makes attackers think they're getting an easy path into the Town Hall. But once that's down, they get nothing. If you're looking for low % defenses, this is the base to go with. Copy the base link from the description and let me know how it performs for you. If you need more base layouts, I'll attach some in the end card. I'll see you in the next one.